everybody. Oh my god. How are you doing this fine morning? As I frantically get into ready. Ooh, free needle altar. Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's good. Fun fact, just because you're awake 2 hours before you stream and texting someone does not mean that you're actually awake, it turns out. Because I was awake at 7 a.m. and I was texting someone. Ooh, that's too loud. And then I turned over and told myself, oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a minute here. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second because my bed is so comfy. And then it was past 9. Because I'm apparently incapable of being a living human being. Who keeps to deadlines. I'm so bad. Oof. So that's fun. Alright. I didn't miss my login yesterday. I did my login. Oh, fucking updates. Yeah, indeed. Normally it would have been tomorrow. I think for a while I was kind of keeping to like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday sort of schedule. But I just have other plans Wednesday this week, so I was like, I still have to do FGO, and I already had plans for Monday and Friday, so Tuesday seemed like the best option. Oh, damn it. Can't believe I missed yesterday's login. That's so annoying. I did get the login that gave me the free quartz, so like, they didn't completely dip. As you can tell, I've hit all the recent logins that gave me a bunch of quartz. Let's see. I'll do my friend point summons real quick before we start. Eventually I will get the Angry Mango. It's the only reason I do friend point summons anymore, is to get the Angry Mango. Well, I don't think I'll be getting the Angry Mango today, but, you know, did I expect it? No. Stuff burned. Let's see. Okay. Alright, I think I did another round of like level ups and stuff during the last time that we played, so I'm not gonna worry about doing that now. What was my goal for today? Oh, because I was talking to Knick-Knack about this. What? Oh, fudge. Fudge. Chat. Quick question for y'all. How many sections are left and how many parts per section? Because I see this is 2 of 3. Like, I'm on 2 of 3 for 15. I think there's 18 sections? But I can't remember. Okay, goal for today is clear section 16. Alright. Nady, I'm hoping to beat everyone's getting of the Angry Mango. Hidden goal, get Angry Mango like within the year. That would be great. Alright. Hello, William Lee. Hello, Zero Herrera. And Jens. Yeah, there's a little delay. Alright. Let's get started in section 15. It's recommending me Lancers, which is always a personal favorite of mine. Ooh, there's Nagao Kagetora. I do love me a good Nagao Kagetora. That might be the option, guys. Yeah, let's try with Nagao. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the Valentine's event. I'm gonna be honest, I completely blanked out on that. Just put it out of sight, out of mind. I did, William Lee. I got Iskandar. I got him... Oh, I want to say I was kind of like... I think his banner popped up and I just rolled. I think I got him within like 1 or 2 pulls, I think. But he was really lucky because he was one of the servants I really wanted, so, you know, good for me. So, you know, that's nice. Okay. We're ready to cross the desert. Shall we leave soon, Seki? Oh yeah, Da Vinci's alive. And there was a shit ton of exposition because of this last stream right at the end. Oh, William, I'm so sorry. That sucks. The group consists of Seki, Mash, Sanzang, Tota, Sir Lancelot, and his elite followers. It's possible that we'll battle King Ozymandias' forces as well. Sir Lancelot and his followers will have to be in high spirits. Huh? Where is Bedivere? I asked him to contact the mountain people. I had him go to the eastern village a little earlier. He already knows Hassan of the Cursed Arm, so that should be appropriate, right? That's good. Bedivere will have a good rest. You got quite an eye for judgment, Da Vinci. Don't praise me as a genius for things which are obvious. You're also quite the servant. Bedivere will let Hassan know that we'll be joining forces with the Sun King, but Hassan is hostile towards the Sun King, so I worry about whether or not he'll accept it. Accepting it is the only option. Alright, I'm going to go too, Miss Da Vinci. I leave it up to you, Saruhan. This is exactly why your grassroots networking will help. Okay. I assume it'll be an awkward talk, though. If I could use the young lady as an excuse, it should be 50-50. Myself? Yes, you. Could you eloquently and efficiently go and borrow Ozymandias' forces? Sir Lancelot, 40 raider knights are prepared for battle. Very good. The remaining knights will stay here and await information from Bedivere. If the mountain people accept our invitation, the forces here will move to the hidden valley near the holy city and stand by. Yes, my lord. Good fortunes to you. Are you sure it's okay? Yes, although it might be too late. I made an oath to the king. I chose to swing the sword for him. However, if he has lost his humanity, it is his subject's duty to set things right. Even if it means people will see me as a monster, now is the time to carry out my final act of loyalty. Oh, I know, I'm so sorry. I put stuff on your chair. Come here. Come here, you little chunk. Oh my god, little chunk is not an appropriate description. Oh my god. First, we have to appeal to the Sun King. Right. We have to look as strong as possible and convince him that there's no way we'll lose. Seki, Mash, we won't be able to communicate in the desert, so be careful. Okay, Seki, let's board the new and improved Ornithopter. It's been reborn. A land, sea, and air universal mode of transportation for 4 people, complete with thrusters and canards. Behold, the Bestinian. Okay. Slight break and tangent. So in the last like 3 months, I've gotten really into doing I've been doing a bunch of like listening to documentaries and podcasts, and one of the things I listened to like a bunch of different videos on were things like the overland trains and like the desert buses, and like there's this one dude like designed like a helicopter that had like full living quarters and a kitchen and like you tacked a boat on it. Basically like just these wild, weird, and like relatively wacky vehicles from like the 40s to like the 60s, right? Like strange ways of transportation. Ones that, like, in theory were designed to be like, take your entire family camping and you just need to be able to land on a lake and everything is in the helicopter, right? And all I can think of now is like one of the fucking overland trains, but equipped with like flotation on the tires. Like genuinely, like that's all that's in my head. And if you guys have never seen the overland trains by Furneaux, I think his name is Laforno, something like that. They are fascinating and have the wackiest history, because they're like, it almost feels like they're failed attempts at a version of the Soviet Antarctic like land cruiser, the I can't remember the fucking name of it, but that thing has been like working and operating in like Antarctica until like literally the last like couple of years, and they're absolutely fucking wild. Like genuinely wild. Kharkovchanka, that's what they're called, the Soviet ones, the Kharkovchankas. Anyways, I just kind of imagined that like this is vaguely similar to a Kharkovchanka, but like smaller and lighter. Anyways, do you perhaps like Egypt? Da Vinci, me too, girl, me too. Oh, beautiful, the fucking ornithopter again. Woo, it's so comfy. Bastinian, look, it's so cute. Yes, indeed, Sanzang, you are the perfect target audience. But I would like you to be careful. It can cross lakes, and with the aid of a ramp, can even glide around 200 meters, but in exchange, it's pretty fragile. If it hits even a small golem, it'll fall apart. That is to say, you're going too fast, Seki. I mean, the more I step on it, the faster I goes. I feel like you should really be putting limits in here if that's a problem. Master, Lancelot and the others are getting further away. Oh, I realized I'd forgotten to do something. Hold on. Master Lancelot and the others are getting further away. T.H.E is getting further away too, and he's shouting something, but I can't hear. In terms of handling a horse, though, he's on par with Lancelot. That's my disciple for you. Whatever he does, he's first class. Watch where you're going, fools. There's a purple wall ahead. Watch out in front. Purple wall? What? Senpai, emergency brake. My apologies. Ooh, we're drifting in the desert. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck. Hollywood. That's those mysterious life forms from some time ago. There's so many of them. They're just like a wall. The ones that lived seem to have multiplied. What marvelous vitality. But it was a mistake for them to try to take their revenge. This time we'll annihilate those mysterious life forms. Oh, they're like weird. God, that's weird. So funny. So funky. Oh, there's just a bunch of these. Okay. Alright. Alright. Goodness. Oh shit, I was hoping I'd be dropping the NP on the bigger two. The bigger ones. That's inconvenient. It's fine. It's fine. She's a welfare. Isn't there a system coming to NA that'll allow us to access some of the old welfares that we missed? Because like Nagao's a character that I really want as well. And I thought Nick Deck's been telling me that. I thought that was the case. Yeah. Yeah, Nagao's definitely in a welfare. I'm super excited. Because I guess the system is probably already implemented in Japan, so it's just coming to NA. I assume. I could be wrong. Or that's what I'm assuming. Okay. Let me just... Better? That should be better. Alright. I don't know why my sound balancing is off lately. That's wild. Because, like, I never changed my stream settings, but, things have been, like, fucked up in my OBS recently. Interesting. Alright. I love you. You're such a good companion. Yay. Yeah, nobody. I know. There you go, honey. And so, having overcome various trials and tribulations, we finally arrive at the Great Temple. As you can see, in preparation for tomorrow's battle, everyone is asleep, though. Thanks for all your hard work, Seki. It's the same as usual, but this time, I wonder if you've become a little more feminine. That sounds suspicious. Something's changed. Something. We've been busy with so many things, we haven't had time to say much. Since it's just the two of us, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to try and catch up. Well, incidentally, I did have something else. Seki, are you hiding something not from me, but from Roman? How did you know? You made eye contact with Mash, right? You seemed surprised. This is the territory of Egypt. The conversation between us won't reach Chaldea. If it's alright, if there's anything wrong, I'd like for you to be able to tell me. Get the explaining screen where it's just like, and so they tell them everything. I see, the 2004 Holy Grail War. Yes, I didn't know that either. I was summoned to Chaldea much later. I only met the previous director very briefly. Okay, so the welfare shop is coming soon, but Nagao's not dropping yet. Alright. Still counts. I mean, the welfare shop being there means that eventually we'll be able to get the welfare servants that we... Oh my god, Peachy, you are about to fall off this fucking chair. Near the end of that year, Maresbury died. I don't know about the relationship between Romani and the former director. Oh, speaking of which, a heroic spirit was summoned into Mash shortly before my summoning. At that time, Mash's condition got worse, and the former director apparently asked Romani for help. Romani learned of heroic spirit possession experiments at that time and seemed to regret his foolishness. He had been in Chaldea for some years, but never realized that that section existed. Of course I was shocked too, then angry. I wished I had never been summoned to Chaldea. But then why did you stay in Chaldea? Well, there's a chance that heroic spirit summoning could disappear in the future, and I had a scientific curiosity, so I couldn't turn it down. But the biggest reason was Romani. Huh. I knew from one look, this is the kind of guy who overworks himself. Overworks himself? Romani is only human, not a mage. Just like you, he experiences various emotions when dealing with challenges. He possesses greater than ordinary gifts, but he's not a genius to surpass other people. That kind of person was carrying humanity on his back and was becoming desperate. Romani himself didn't know why he would have to do such a thing. He never said it, but I understood that he was at his wit's end, because I'm a genius. That's why I chose to stay in Chaldea. The point is, I couldn't turn my back on Romani. Is the doctor a good person? He's neither, and he's both. I mean, that's what human beings are. But Romani is holding a trump card. I will tell you that. Just as you suspect, Romani is hiding something. Well, it's like the Holy Grail. He's secretly holding on to a means to grant one wish, but he's too scared to even think about it. Why? It's simple. If he uses it, he'll disappear. That's why he can't use it. You mean he'll die? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Dr. Roman's past is a mystery, but he doesn't have any ulterior motives. He will be your ally in the end. That alone, I'd stake my title of genius on, so please don't pick on Romani too much. As you know, his will is like tofu. If he loses confidence, it will have an effect on our chances of survival. Thank you, Da Vinci. Wait, I should be thanking you. It helps you're a thoughtful person. Okay, you should sleep. Our negotiations with King Ozymandias are tomorrow. It's surely going to be a long day. Make sure to prepare for battle. Oh my god, I get to see Ozzy soon. Yay! It's been so long. He keeps getting mentioned and we never get to see him. Oh goodness. Okay, that's long. Oh boy. Jesus. Ooh. At least it's 3 of 3. That's my saving grace. It's 3 of 3. Alright. Oh shit, that's a lot of classes. I mean, it's saying writers are recommended though for the boss. And I mean, I feel like, why not just drop an Aussie on an Aussie? You know? That feels like the optimal thing to do here. I can, however... swap around a couple of characters. Why do you have no CE? Oh, I must have taken off or something. Hold on. How many? I've got 9. Okay, so I should look at lower cost CE. Well, or... yeah, I gotta look at lower cost CEs. Okay. So the stuff in below. What do you do? No, fuck off. Let's go with that for now. Oh, okay. Alright. That's good to know. Oh, I was worried about 16 also being this long. Oh, no. I sent a messenger to King Ozymandias. Let's wait for his reply first. Da Vinci, just to be safe, what was the message exactly? Of course, it was... We're gonna ask you to join our cause, so be ready when we come to get you. That's picking a fight, isn't it? Sure is. He's not the type of man to lend his strength to someone acting all modest. In that case, we have to make him feel like we're on equal grounds. There's movement. A group of guardian beasts is storming out the temple as the gates open. All hands prepare for battle. Just as planned, we will meet Ozymandias' forces head on. The time has come. Let us show them a single knight can rival the strength of 100 soldiers. Okay, we'll count on Sir Lancelot to deal with their armies. Are you ready, Seki? Charge! Right, let's break through the guardian beasts and make King Ozymandias grant us an audience. My baby, my love, my child, my perfect. Oh my god, it's Ozzy. I love you so much. I'm so glad I get to see this on the big screen. I did tell them to return. I also did tell them when that happens, I will be their enemy. Yet, those insolent fools would be this ignorant. I cannot even be angry at these clowns anymore. Isn't that right, Nitocris? Wouldn't you say your repeated assistance to them has proven amusing? That was not my intention. My sincerest apologies, Pharaoh Ozymandias. I will no longer allow my foolish actions to sully your shining glory. No need for that. This is rather amusing. It shall not be counted as your failure. However, to think my guardian star would dwindle on the eve of our confrontation with the Lion King. It seems my judgment was clouded as I took the Holy Grail so rashly. Until now, everyone has been fighting over this Holy Grail, even after they were made aware of the fact that their world and future would be incinerated. Nay, perhaps that only deepened their desire. Even after they became heroic spirits, a hero is capable of great sins. Fearing it would lead to further ruin, I kept it in my possession. It seems now I am suffering for that. My intention was to seal the Grail, but doing so also sealed away my freedom. If I have the Grail, even the Lion King can't easily make his move, I said. What a joke. No, your judgment was correct, O Pharaoh. Heroic spirits are greedy beings, but you and only you are different from the others. A pharaoh who is more prosperous than anyone on this earth. Mansa Musa says what? You alone have not sought after the Holy Grail. Prosperity alone cannot erase the greed in my heart. Also, are you not a pharaoh as well? You, the incarnation of the sky god Horus. If you want, I can give you the Grail. Well, how about it? It's not too late. You are already a heroic spirit. Using the Grail to turn into the real Horus might not be so bad. I am far too immature to be a pharaoh, hence I shall not refer to myself as one in front of you. The Holy Grail belongs to you. I am content to be but a guardian to the mirror of the underworld. I admire your loyalty. Perhaps a queen like you does not need power, but a friend. Very well, talking with you has relieved some of my boredom. Go, Pharaoh Nitocris, sever the weakness residing in your heart. As you wish. A pharaoh is a god. As such, my decision is absolute. However, I wonder what the gods would say if the world is erased. The outcome will not change no matter what the Lion King chooses to do. That's how perfect a plan the King of Mages devised. To wait for your extinction or to flee, the Lion King chose the latter. Truly a wise decision. And me? What would I, the Sun King, do when faced with such decisions? Well. We have infiltrated the temple. I still remember how to get to the throne room, so I'll lead the way. What's the matter, Sunzong? You've got a gloomy look on your face. I thought you would be shouting something like, "This'll be a breeze." I'm overflowing with that sentiment, but I got a bad feeling the moment we entered this temple. Seki, I don't want to dampen the mood, but I've been to the Holy City, so I am going to say this. This grand temple feels just like the Lion King's holy city. I know this place will be a shelter, too. King Ozymandias has the same means as the Lion King. With this grand temple, he can probably do the same thing as the holy city. So King Ozymandias doesn't have to fight the Lion King. Actually, he's going to avoid the confrontation? How disrespectful, Mash. Pharaoh Ozymandias will not run. The likes of the Lion King are no concern to us. Light of judgment? What a joke. A stream of light like that is powerless against my mirror. No matter how many times the Lion King throws his sacred lance at us, I will be the very shield that protects this temple. Queen Nitocris. Yes, it has been a while since last I saw you, Mash and Seki. How admirable that you've returned to this grand temple. I should praise you for keeping that promise. However, that also means you must be prepared for a trial. It's time to display your strength. I cannot allow voices of the weak to reach the ears of King Ozymandias. It's time to send our thoughts and ideals down the raging Nile. If you want to move past this point, it will only be over my corpse. I see. Let's go, Mash. That's it. That's how a courageous hero should act. O mirror of underworld, O warriors from the forgotten and ruined world, Nitocris orders you, return this once to the present world. Now then, let your trial begin. If you desire an audience with the king, defeat these monsters that have answered my summons. My name is Pharaoh Nitocris. Upon your victory, I will show you the road to glory. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my god, Chungus.
Yukai, yukai. Teki nagara yoi tsuragamai da.
Pharaoh の真意を見るがいい。
よし来た。
よかろう。
Ozzy, we love you. Ozzy, you're the best.
いいでしょう。
もろい。
これでどうだ。
お参りしていきますいいでしょう。
これでどうだ。
ダジャクダジャク。この程度か。
見せてやる。任せん方法。蹴散らせてます。
Stunning, no notes, 10 out of 10. Yes, I am saying
見せてやる。これでどうだ。湧いてくるわ。蹴散らしてくれる。
褒美をやろう。光なき者。よかろう。全能の神よ。我が業を見よ。我が無縁の好機。太陽はここに降臨せ。南天無。
Coming
もろい。
in.
もろい。ファラオに歯向かう愚か者めが。
天空よ。
That should
出ません。
We will see.
地上にあってファラオに不可能なし。万物万死ファラオの真意を見るがいい。地上にあってファラオに不可能なし。万物万象我が手中にあり。
よし。これでどうだ。
Three pharaohs on the battlefield all at once. Yes, we need a never die server so bad. Oh my god, that would be great.
出ません。
But then I think there's just a lot of Egyptian historical figures that could be added to the game. I also think it would be really fun to add Sinuhe. I think that would be great. Hardships and Imhotep are absolutely required. I'd also like Senwosret and Toeret. And a few others, yeah. Truly, the skill of a seasoned warrior, certainly worthy of an audience with the king. Please forgive me, O Sun King. It seems I'm not strong enough to call myself a pharaoh. She might hold a grudge later, but oh well. Yes, she'll probably get upset and say she fought her best later, but we've been saved by her so many times. So I think that just this time, she'll accept it. Ah, this is certainly retribution. She saved us, so she can't complain when we save her. Okay, let's head to the throne, further into the inner citadel, for your confrontation with King Ozymandias. Narma, yeah. Joser? Joser would be fun. Alright. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's just like 6 sections, alright. I was like, where am I going next? No, I'm not going anywhere next. Staying okay. Oh, so it's recommending extra classes. Basically. Which is nice, because that means I get to do whatever the fuck I want. Okay. Kind of scrolling through. I'm gonna deviate some from my normal choice, you know? I'm gonna do something different. I feel like a good something different is, let's go with, well, I haven't really used Nidicris Altar yet, so... Oh, Akhenaten? That could be interesting. But if Akhenaten is going to be added, I also want Nefertiti. Like, that's a requirement. I think you need both. Oh, you're so pretty, Ozzy. So you bested Nidicris. Good, I congratulate you. State your business, foreign master. Are you here to leave me your head or beg for mercy? I will allow either of those. I will kill you however you want. We already stated our business. Huh? The message from earlier. It said you wanted me to fight alongside you, but unbelievable. You were serious? To think that I cannot see through the truth and lies. If I must burn you alive to stop my laughter, then that is what I shall do, but I forgive you. Yes, I shall forgive you. How long has it been since I've laughed this much? I'll admit it, foreign master. You have a gift. A gift for seeing dreams so far removed from reality. A gift that I, not knowing imagination, don't possess. Hey, please restrain yourself, King Ozymandias. Turn the mocking down a notch. Me aside, Seki is serious. And let's stop laughing at what isn't funny. You don't think that it's all that funny either, do you? Sanzang. Zhuanzang Sanzang, the woman who crossed my Egypt without permission. It seems as if you have something to say to me. Fine. In return for that great feat, I will allow your question. Thank you very much. He's just like everyone said, isn't he? What? I didn't enter this grand temple, but I have been a guest at many other oases and temples. There I've listened to the stories told by many people from this nation. Stories of a cold-blooded and narcissistic king, and yet a king that rationally protects his people. You're different from the Lion King. You prioritize the lives of your people. Because you know that is the best way for a country to prosper, because you think that is the duty of a king. Except you are going to abandon that duty. You say you don't know imagination, right? You realize that if you were to fight the Lion King, you would both fall. That's why you wouldn't fight. So you chose the path of closing your country by summoning that desert into the world. You can't beat the Lion King, so you're trying to lock your country's people in this temple. You were shown a path where you could leave this paradox, no resignation. Why can't you just be honest to yourself and say yes? Fool, what would come of joining in this nonsense with no hope of victory? What would happen when we defeat the Lion King? Through the incineration of humanity, the world will be burned away. If that's the case, it's pointless to defeat only the Lion King. I will use my power to save my people. What happens to others is none of my concern. Oh, I dare you to say that again. Now I am angry. No, I am furious. Enough is enough for both you and the Lion King. You're just as selfish as Wukong. Wukong from Journey to the West? Isn't he a monkey? Yes, a monkey! Now that you mention it, you two look like each other! You done interrupting me? You see, the end of the world is knocking on your door. Even if you're fine with it, your people don't want to lose this desert. Why can't you understand that? You've been saying, I'll protect my people, I'll protect my people, but isn't that just the same as the Lion King? Pharaoh Ozymandias is the strongest in all of Egypt, right? Then show me how great you are. Instead of, I'll protect my people, try saying, I'll protect the world. You're the real fool. Even the great king is speechless. Well, I know she gets angry, but I've never seen her this furious before. However, he will not get mad. Her reason is but a child's. He would lose his pride as a king if he took a child's tantrum seriously. Your Majesty, are you okay? To protect the world? You are asking me to protect the world? The shameful world of humans. What I protect is the law of the gods. In the end, you claim I am merely protecting my own subjects, but yes, that possibility was outside of my calculations. Just as I expected, I am always an obstacle to you brave heroes. This prominent king is once again a tyrant that needs to be defeated. As such, were I in any era, any world, I would have reigned as your enemy. Pharaoh Ozymandias cannot save the world, the reason being I am the king on the side that rules and intimidates. King Ozymandias, you just happened to end up in that role, didn't you? Just this one time, I'm sure doing something good is not a bad deal for you. Is that so? At the very least, I want to kill you more than anything right now. Xuanzang, Sanzang, that was quite the question. However, there is one fatal flaw in what you said. This is a reward for making me laugh from the bottom of my heart. From the hand of King Ozymandias, I will compensate you. Huh? What do you mean, something lacking? Did I mess up again? Do I really have to say it? You haven't proved whether you have what it takes or not to save the world. For that reason, I am saying I will give you that opportunity. That's the Holy Grail. King Ozymandias has the Holy Grail in his hand. King Ozymandias cut himself and is pouring the blood into the Grail? Oh, and he just drank it down in one gulp. Shadows of the demon god that reside in this Grail. Oh, false god Ammon, now I grant your true name. No, not my baby! I am one of the 72. I am the demon god Ammon. Nay, you shall call me by my true name. The proper god enshrined and worshipped in this temple. The name is the great god Amun-Ra. Whew, that's a big one. In ancient Egypt, Amun-Ra was one of the gods with the highest level of divinity. It's impossible to manifest something with that level of divinity to this world. However, it's a different story if you grant that name to a demon god pillar. Although it's temporary, that's a true divine spirit, a monster that far exceeds that of a demon god pillar. Even still, if we don't defeat him, we can't move on. The Sun King took that form for that very reason. As proof that we can defeat the Lion King, we will take down the demon god pillar Amun-Ra. I think it would be fun if perhaps Fate's Nefertiti maybe was like, the first ascension was like Smenkare, and then it became Nefertiti in the second or third ascension. That would be fun. This looks unpleasant. Oh, this looks unpleasant. Can I?
Yes.
Good. Because this is all I'm fighting. He just needs to die. Nephew sweat.
我が手に計りこれよりは冥府さあ 今こそ罪の祭品メテオス
So good.
水よ罪の炎である
Well,
出ません出ません
tentacles are a choice. There's certainly a decision. That's certainly a decision that has been made. You know. Yeah. I don't know if I like it.
よし
この
た
私が
これでどうだ
翼よ
Wailing away at a gun. Hopefully I beat it.
メルローメンメルローメンサクラ
This is wild, because I swear to God, the game is actually so quiet. That's so odd. Oh shit, I had 2 NPs to drop and I did not. Okay. Yeah, absolutely wild.
ああないで
Huh. Maybe she's picking up differently? No, I'm on. Picking up towards me. I mean, I've upped the...
これ無理です
Is
ね
it the right mic?
小屋しかや森に帰ります
Well... Oh, fuck you. Oh no. Not my darling. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly one way to put it. Alright,
声の限
まだ
り
ゴッ
勝利を
ドボディを
歌え
見せてくれる
doesn't really matter what I choose next, so I'll choose the one with any percent boost.
遠征は終わらぬ
Oh!
我らが胸に彼方への野心が
Well, you guys don't get to hear that. We haven't gotten any claims for it yet, but like, better safe than sorry. Is just to mute it for you guys.
我が手に計り
Yeah.
これよりはねさあ今こそ罪の祭品メテルスエアナリ
これでどうだ
Ew, not my Iskandar. Precious baby. Yeah, my remaining sub member is Coulter, I think. So that's not bad to have up my sleeve. It's so quiet though. What the fuck? I can barely hear what's going on screen now. Jesus. Okay. All right. Over the next 2 days, I'll play tester with like my stream settings and see what I can do about that to get it fixed so I can hear the game and, you know, no, Shang Yu. I might, come on, Ku. I need you to cockroach this fight. I really do. Like, I really need you to cockroach this fight. I don't think I can use headphones. Knick-knack. What would I connect the headphones to? Like, I don't think that's possible with my setup. I don't have a way to plug in headphones. And the sound comes automatically through my... It's not a concern right now. Alright. Let's see what I can do.
それが望みか翼よそう
Oh, okay. Alright. Oh no, shit. I was gonna use Mash's skills and I didn't. Or knick-knack, I could just figure out how to get my settings back to how it was working before. Because this was not a problem before. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. T.H.E! Oh my goodness. That's right, run you little shit! Hello! I have a guest.
What's up, Seki?
Hi, how you doing?
I don't know, you tell me.
I'm failing to this giant tentacle that Ozymandias made. No! Not my cockroach! Oh my god. I have, like, no health left. I feel like now is a good time to activate that. Oh, right. Good fucking god. No. Oh my god, Coulter. Nito Alter has such a nice NP. Come on, Coulter. I feel like Nidicus Alter was not the correct choice for this fight. I feel like I was doomed there because her NPs have consistently been not doing very much damage. And that's part of the reason why I am failing. Oh my god. Off! No! My cockroach! And he healed.
It's really coming down the line here.
I'm not gonna win now. I'll have to replay this fight. Yeah, Nady, you're not wrong. The strat here was to bring Lancer Coup and Coulter and just not die. There's a reason for that Coulter. They just never die, it seems like.
Gotcha.
It is wild, though, that these two are... that you're still here, Nito.
She's holding on.
She really is. She's been here since round 1. 5 other characters died. But the problem is her NP isn't dealing a whole lot of damage. So it's... you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. You know. Like, every time I get him down, he just heals himself back up. Oh, there we go.
Is that kind of like the gimmick to this?
No, not necessarily. It's just he's a fucking demon god pillar. I need to be smarter about this fight. I've hit the point in the game where I actually have to, like, think about what I do.
Got it.
Rather than just
to strategize a bit more.
Yeah, okay. Alright. So somebody's gotta have a Lancer Coup for me to borrow. There we go. What?
Nady, bring a Lancer Coup and just don't die.
Yeah, that would be the strat. Alright, we'll go with that. Put him in my back line. No, Darren Kill, I refuse to double Castoria. I already read this. I'm not rereading 10 minutes of story for this fight. If I can't win this fight this time, chat's gonna have to coach me through it. Like, that has happened before.
I don't doubt it.
I want to check something. It's off. Okay. Alright.
Weird audio stuff.
Apparently, I never changed my streaming setup, but like everyone was saying that like the game was too loud and I was too quiet. And so like I reduced the amount of decibels that I mute myself by, and I changed the gain on the microphone, and I turned down the sound, and now it's okay, but I can barely hear the game. which is not convenient for me.
Convenient for the viewers, though.
Alright. That's not a human attribute. That thing's not human. I mean, yeah, Heracles is maybe the other option besides, you know, doubling up on Cucullins. But, like, Heracles always feels like cheating. Like, he's so overpowered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I don't use Heracles very often. I think I've only used him once. Like, ever. I'm doing that now. Alright.
王ともこれでどうだセプセスコアメンメスなんだ
He hits so hard. He hits so hard.
So it really helps that full party damage.
Yeah. Yeah. They target everyone at once.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a.
Okay.
やっちまうぞ
It's okay. He's got a guts skill on him, so he's gonna continue surviving past this round. I've got several guts pieces on him, so he'll survive at least 2 more rounds, and then worst case scenario, my backline steps in.
全種解放加減はなしの絶望に挑む
Fair, Zero Herrera. Oh my god, he's really targeting my assassin. All those tech downs or NP downs, I think. Oof.
Yeah, that. I'm assuming those are
But I
attack
had a
downs.
guts skill activated. Oh, I think he hit me twice.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It wasn't great. However, no matter how pathetic it sounds, we are actually doing better than last time.
見せてやる
And boy, do I know that sounds bad. Ooh, not as Kandar. Baby. And Tommy. Okay. Alright.
Evade.
Yeah. We love him. He's great. Darren kill. We don't talk about that. Oh. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Oh.
It's his healing attack.
He gets a lot of health back too. It's like.
I know. See if I can get her entry before she disappears. Alright. Bye, Xiang Yu.
I find it amusing that since Sean Yu is so detailed, he barely has any animation.
Oh, that's because he's just an old servant. So he was designed before they started doing the really detailed animations.
Well, I'm just like that doesn't surprise me, but it's just like you see like it's usually like the really well detailed like designs usually have much fewer animations because it'd be so harder to animate like all that detail.
That's actually not a factor at all. It's just the age of when they were added to the game.
Oh, really?
All of the old servants, if they haven't had complete updates and overhauls, have these really basic like animations for attacks because they didn't spend a whole lot on doing it. So they've been updating them like slowly over time, but like so it means that a lot of the older servants still look really bad compared to the newer servants, regardless of detail level of the way that their model looks. Because there are models that are just as complex as Xiang Yu and have those giant, like, huge things. Like, Nitocris Alter was incredibly detailed in the way that she, like, floated there with the scales of Ma'at and everything.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do it for yourself for a second. I don't know. He's 7 NP now. Off. Bastard. Oh my god.
Make it count.
There's not much I can do to make it count. There we go. See, because he's a very early servant, and as you can see, dude got like 2 movements in the whole NP. But he also has a very simple model, so you'd think they could do much better. No.
Yeah.
He's not gotten a proper update. I'm so sorry, Bash! I'm so... Oh. Okay.
Just drawing it out now.
We're done for. It's okay. I am... Nope. I didn't have my guts active. Because I couldn't. I needed another 2 rounds. I don't... Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear from the UI telling me to do better.
Okay, do better. You're hearing it from me now.
Rude.
Like, you're not rude to me all the time.
Rude! Okay. Alright. Problem is, I don't have Herker Reigns, so I have to pick one of them. Ow!
Just wham your hand on the table?
Yes!
Oh. She's losing her mind over here.
Well, it's... I can't believe I'm stuck on this fight. Alright, let's try the Herc suggestion first. He's a Berserker, I think, right? See if anyone's got a Herc for me to grab. I think he's... Yeah, there he is. Okay. Is there a better Herc? There might not be a better Herc. I might have to grab one of the... Oh, there's a better Herc. Alright. I'm assuming put Herc in the front line. Let's try the Herc suggestion first. And let's try this lineup. I don't know. This seems closer. Let's see. It's your boy, Zero Herrera.
Ah.
Watch, I'm gonna get your boy killed. Oh no, my boy.
That's my boy. No, my boy!
Yes.
Father, help! literally gonna go down that way.
Yes. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. Fucking bastard.
女神モード降臨たっぷり性能を披露するとい
Wow,
た
Herx
しま
is
し
a
ょう
very, beige.
I'm pretty sure it's grayish.
Yeah, well, you know. Potato, potato.
Tomato, tomato.
そうでしょ
His
Ah.
guts stack. Okay.
You can't go around hurting people's boys.
好き放題
If his guts stack, that's a good thing for me. Herc is big chunk. We love him.
次はない
Alright. Ooh, got that 100% critical right off the bat.
華麗に
Do something. Oh,
動かない
Pretty good chunk of damage.
it did a really nice chunk of damage. Keep it up, Herc.
無駄ですよ
Fuck off. You look down upon. Get fucked.
了解
Herc, you were a good decision.
無駄ですよ
Yeah, you were doing way better than last time.
Well, you say that now. We'll see if that continues.
That is true.
Yeah. Now feels like an appropriate time to stack those guts. We'll see. It might not be, but we're gonna try. Alright, I do have NPs. At least one. So... Chat, do I hold on to Herc's NP for one more round till... Or do I hold on to Koyan's for one more round till Herc gets his? Or do I drop Koyan's now? I'll wait for a second. I can also... I think I can also... do that for a turn when I decide to drop the NP. Go full Herc? I don't know what that means. Does that mean wait and then do her and Herc? Okay. Alright.
私の神殿ご覧になります
There is a full Herc option here. Because that gets me a bonus attack.
Famous last words.
Well, I do this, both our NPs are charged at the same time. And then I can up my own attack using my master skill.
無駄ですよ
Oh! Thank God for guts!
That was close.
That was dead.
That was really close.
That was dead, is what that was. Jesus fucking Christ! My God. I'm gonna double your guts too. Oh, yours doesn't stack. Never mind. Well, that skill wasn't doing anything anyways.
Natty says use Koyon skill for stars and all perk parts.
And use all her cards. Come on. 9 lives, Hercules. Yes. It's kind of a vibe. Bye, Coulter. Oh! It's okay. Oh, fuck off! I'm dying here! Yeah, that's fair, Darren Kell. Just full lean on the Herc damage. That's...
Yeah, it's...
seems to be the way. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna activate my other stuff. It just...
No,
You know.
yeah. It just, hurts your real heavy hitter right now, so...
Yeah. It's probably not gonna matter, but... Alright. Herc's my only heavy hitter. Ever. He's gonna drop an MP. I don't like that. It's probably gonna wipe out the rest of the... It's gonna wipe out Koyan.
マスター怒らないから白状なさいよそ
I
見
believe in
し
you,
てまし
Herc.
たわね
Hi, Sasha.
Hi! Herc on Ascension 1, that's okay. No! I thought I had that extra gut still skill stacked. It hadn't reloaded yet, too, so I couldn't... Alright, well... We're fucked, boys! We're fucked! Again. This is not going well. I am not having a good morning.
Believe in the Herc. I think you posed that a little too late, Darren.
Look! My boy!
No, my boy!
Father, help! A dramatic portrayal of what just happened.
Literally.
I swear to fucking God, chat. This is not going well. I am having, in fact, a bad day. A very bad day.
Could be worse.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure it could be. Sasha, don't bring up the Gwen rematch.
Gwen bastard.
The Gwen fight in this chapter is generally it breaks you. Like some people get stuck there for trying to beat that fight because Gwen is just too OP. I think this might be the closest we've gotten.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Hi, Peaches.
That's not gonna work, but... Oh, it worked? What the fuck? Trust your reins? Okay. Alright, Nady, we'll try your suggestion next, and then Zero Herrera will try yours after if Nady's doesn't work.
If you fail this.
Oh! Oh!
Did you not realize how low his health was?
I did not.
Oh yeah.
Iskandar coming in clutch!
Yeah, you were like, you had already accepted the fact that you were gonna fail, and I was like, did you not notice how low his health was?
Zero Herrera, I thank you for the sacrifice of your Herc.
Crits for the win.
Your Herc who I walked upon to win. Your Herc whose dead body paved the way for my success. Hopefully we don't have another fight like that in this set of sections.
There was in fact many fights like that. In
I've got 2 more in this section. And hopefully neither of them are like that. Herc really do be the VIP. Alright. Oh, so you're recommending me extra classes, which is fine. That means I can pick anything I want. Because enemy class says question mark. What the fuck do you mean enemy class says question mark? Because the different classes...
Because it's a surprise. Don't you like surprises?
Not in this case.
Fair enough.
Because the different options have like strengths and weaknesses to one another.
Yeah.
I'm not great at remembering which are which.
No, that's fair.
But, you know... It feels like the time. Ashia Domon for the win. Also, surprisingly, a very good team for me, considering that he buffs evil and chaotic characters, and both of those characters count as either evil or chaotic.
Oh, okay. So good for the first 2 setups.
Yeah. Like, surprisingly very good for a setup for me. Oh yeah, Zero Herrera. Oh, there's a Greek alcohol made of mastika. That's what you gotta pour. The shit that tried to kill me.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
Yes. Meriamun Usar Matre. The enemy demon god pillar won't disappear. The damaged parts regenerate immediately.
Really, we didn't notice.
The Great Temple Complex must be supplying an infinite amount of magical energy to Amun-Ra. Perhaps this is what King Ozymandias is saving for his final battle with the Lion King. As long as he's in this temple, he's invincible. Truly, a combat form specialized in protecting his people. Admiration is nice, but we can't win at this rate. That thing over there will not go down easy. Sorry, I must apologize to you, King Ozymandias. That was bad of me just now. By the way, this is Xuanzang Sanzang from Journey to the West.
Oh, okay.
The monk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, again, we had that conversation the other day, is that, like, I just, like, so many characters in Journey to the West have different names, because, like, I had, like...
Tripitaka, yeah.
Tripitaka was the name that, like, when I read what little I read of Journey to the West, it was like, oh, Tripitaka the monk. I'm like, right. So when you said Shanzan, I was like, who?
Sasha is right. We had some fights earlier where it was like Archer class Tristan, and then he had a thing on him that so I picked something that was good against archers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he had a thing on him that said reverse class is now no longer weak to things that are strong to archers.
The good old switcheroo.
Sanzang apologized? And that's why I'm going to get serious now. If you'd go so far as becoming an ugly monster, then I must answer your resolve. This skill, I sealed it away after the Buddha got angry in Tianju. He told me to stop, told me I was abusing its use. But now, this is because that is. This comes to be because that comes to be. This is not because that is not. This ceases to be because that ceases to be. No. These merits, skills, and the teachings of the Buddha are honored by the 5 Elements Mountain. The time has come to unleash the Buddha palm. Now I will save this entire world. No.
No?
I'm not butchering that. Yeah, Tristan was also not weak to anything.
Okay.
It was not I mean, it wasn't a terrible fight, but it was not a fun fight.
Hey, look, another demon
Fuck
fighter.
off! With more health
Natty says when using...
I appreciate the complete lack of faith in my Domon team. Okay. Alright.
Is everybody having a good time out there?
See, everyone gets attack ups except for Koyan. Just gets a little less. Alright, let's see. Domon is also a newer servant. I like Domon. I didn't think I'd be fighting another demon god player. Somehow, in my soul, did not believe in it.
That was a pretty good chunk of damage, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, that's...
What about that being a pretty good chunk of damage?
The fact that he healed almost 100k of health in one move, that's pretty...
I am in hatred. I am in hatred. See, I didn't know that, Sasha. I don't know what the demon pillars are weak to. Motherfucker. I'm broken. I have nothing left in me. There's nothing left. Life is not worth living anymore. I must now die.
I ain't taking care of you.
That's okay.
Just
Mom
like
will. Mom will.
Glad you have a plan.
I'm sure my friends would like to, one of them would like to take Peachy. Can't stack his guts, so I can put guts on you though. Yeah, Sasha, but they've never really been a problem before. Like, they're bad, but they're not like, you know. I don't know. They're not normally a huge problem for me. Then again, this chapter, everything has been a problem for me. So, you know. Oh, Darren kill. I'm so jealous. I don't always notice that kind of thing. There's just so many things to notice on screen at all times. I don't always catch them all.
これ無理ですね。小安かや森に帰ります。
Just waiting for it to get out of the way.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's stronger because it's named as Amun-Ra, as like a divine spirit, right? That's why it's different. Yeah. I have nothing left. I have nothing left but hopes and dreams. I don't.
These are build NP.
Some servants do. More than others. It could also have to do if you've got like cards boosting that kind of thing, or like skills that boost it. But yeah. Some build it faster than others. That's why for most people the goal is building a team where you can essentially just use skills and natural NP building to have like NPs ready every single turn. But that requires like a lot of planning, and characters like Castoria or like the Koyans or like some of the other like really high quality like 5-star servants that like work good in teams, and I don't have a lot of those. Partially because I haven't drawn to them because I'm not really interested in getting a Castoria, but also because I've really only been playing the game like semi-seriously for like less than a year at this point, I think.
Gotcha.
And like I'm also not gonna spend money to whale on this game to get better servants, so it's what I draw in the drawings, you know?
Yes, Cat, do you need something?
Hey, baby.
Cat,
I don't know if that's possible, PG. We might have to go over here. Come on, stand up. Good girl. That's 2 stand-ups. Now do 50 more. That little tub.
So mean, those fat cat.
She's fat!
She's so fat. But
Exactly.
still, you don't gotta eat that shit.
I can't believe Delmon's stuck through that.
The heck do you want from me? I don't got anything for you.
Delmon's last stand is what this is. He's going down in a second.
You try.
Hey, it was a valiant effort.
Cat on that.
A valiant effort. That extra crap. The my Zufu isn't leveled because I'm missing some of the leveling materials, and then I'd have to find. I don't know Mary Anning yet, so I try not to use servants I don't know. So you know, it's just unfortunate. I'm just gonna cry. And that didn't even charge my NP all the way. That's like insult to injury. Not even hitting me hard enough to charge my entire NP. You know? Insult to injury. And we're done. Do not linger, Iskandar. We do not need to linger. Okay. Alright.
Well, now you know what to expect, at least.
Let's see. Like I said. Reigns, Koyan, and Ku. Let's try that. What class is Reigns? Is she a caster? I think she's a caster. Yeah? I could be incredibly wrong. I thought she was a caster. Maybe she's not a caster? Where's Juge? Oh. Ryder. She's a... Fuck me. Okay. Is this one yours, Nady? Or am I looking at the wrong one? There's two of them. Three. Oh, they're literally the same name. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Don't worry, we'll get you through this.
Alright. Okay. Let's try this. I don't know how Reigns works, so I don't know how this is gonna go. So I guess we're gonna see. Nope. All right. All right. Oh, interesting. Okay, so... Yes, my friend. Use those things. Okay. All right. So am I using her increase NP option on Coulter right away? Like, am I just blowing all of my skills on him? Or... How do you see this working, Nady? I'm curious. Because, like, I know that these skills are going to be useful, I just don't know the order in which I should dump them. You know, and at what round in the fight. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to NP every round. But I can probably do a decent amount of them. I mean, Coulter's a cockroach. Not as good of a cockroach as Lancer, but pretty good. Okay, alright. Okay, use Reigns NP always when I can. Should I bother using Koyans on Coulter as well? Right now? She's such a glass character. I like her because she buffs other servants, but like she herself is not the most durable.
Gotcha.
You know?
That's how support classes go.
Yeah. It's interesting. Okay. Alright.
とっておきのご会長と行こうか。
ああ
勝負に奇形も切り札もいらぬ。ただ従前に整え、当然に勝つ。語らずの陣。破れるもの。
I barely use Reigns, so very little I know about her. Other than like having just covered her vaguely, you know?
And hanging out with a T.1000 apparently. Terminator.
Oh.
Anybody? Tough crowd.
Sorry, I'm a little too young for that reference.
Go to hell, woman. Have you never seen Terminator 2?
Nope. I've never seen Terminator.
We'll have to watch Terminator 1 and 2 sometime.
It's one of those things where, like, yeah, I wanted to watch it, and I just never have. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I own both of them. So yeah, movie night, watch Terminator. Ooh, you could also throw Predator in there, just making it
No.
Schwarzenegger.
No.
No? No Predator?
Because if I watch Predator, I'm not going to be able to sleep for a year.
Predator?
It's scary!
It's more of an action movie.
Fuck
though.
off. It's scary.
The first Predator is?
Shit is hunting you down. Absolutely the fuck not.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't do with hunting down.
It's always come across more of like an action movie to me, but fair enough.
I don't need to use that yet. Alright. That's an annoying set of cards. Okay. Drop that just cuz. Using Reigns will mean that she gains some of her NP charge back, so. Yeah, Tacos, no! I just won't. It's just not an option.
I've watched horror movies with her before talking. I know how
You literally saw me scream watching The Mummy over a scene that I've known and I've seen like 50 times.
It's so funny because you love that movie so much.
I love
and
that movie so
it makes
much.
you so uncomfortable during very specific scenes.
I don't like things hunting, like people, like in weird like psychological or thriller-esque. I don't like people being hunted. That's a big no.
Okay.
And
fair.
suspense. A movie will never fail to build suspense in me if the music is just keying up and everyone else is keying up alongside it. Ooh.
Dakota asks if you would watch the Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
No! The fuck not! I have fond memories of Winnie the Pooh and I'm not fucking them up with some horror movie. Okay. Koyan skill for stars and full... Well, I have full coup, so I'm assuming I don't need to do that.
Yeah, I agree with Tacos though. Just watch the first 2 Terminator movies and you don't need to see any of the others.
I guess we're gonna do that. Alright, okay. I think I don't... See, I want to say I don't need to drop Rain's 3rd skill right now, and by saying that, I will have jinxed myself. And I will, in fact, have needed to drop Rain's 3rd skill right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he will hit me so hard that I will have needed to have dropped it, and I did not, and I will regret it.
Lugosi's Dracula? Like Bela Lugosi? Like, so like old school, like black and white.
Oh yeah, the campy ones.
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah, Bela Lugosi, the classic Dracula. Oh, that was close.
Motherfucker. You were right. You were right. I needed it. It's okay. We got it. 勝負に奇形も切り札もいらぬ。ただ従前に整う。当然に勝てる。 Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Dakota Doyle. That is another option. But this... I feel like the problem is I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. I mean, I know that I am, because, like, the health is down, but, like... You know what I mean?
It just, there's... The
Yeah.
progress is so slow.
Also, Reigns is about to... Yeah. Yeah. So now it's just, you know, a battle of atrophy. Will I win, or will it win?
War of attrition.
Yes.
What other horror movies do you think we should try to get Seki to watch?
Why do you hate me?
You seem to have fun, though, when you watch scary movies, as much as you hate it.
I'm being bullied.
Oh, Christopher Lee's Dracula, yeah. Dracula, the Hammer film, the Hammer era of Dracula is a lot of fun. It's complicated because Christopher Lee is very charming, but yeah, Bela Lugosi kind of like created the standard for like vampires and decades. Fuck.
Yeah, that's fair, Sasha. I think you're right. I need to switch his CE because this is just inconvenient because his gut skill is better than the one that's available through the CE, but I'm not actually getting to use it, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's a shit layout of cars.
Oh, no.
To be fair, the Reigns idea was not a bad one.
No?
If I had better servants kitted to support the Reigns idea, you know? Because, like, arguably, we're getting somewhere. It's just, I don't think it's gonna last long enough, per se. You know what I mean? Yeah, unfortunately, my guts is better, but I can't use it.
Like, I feel like this would be like a cakewalk if we had like a Reigns and a Herc, because Herc just like deals so much damage and Reigns is like just pure debuff.
But I can only borrow, one servant at a time. And
Yeah, and
the problem is I don't have a lot of great supports that I really have leveled and buffed. I mean, it's really just Koyan. I mean, I kind of use his Skandar as a fake support, and I really shouldn't, because he's not a support servant. But it's like, it's the thing that works. Oh, don't hit again. Yeah, see, because I can't stack his guts. He hits twice, and, you know.
I'm not familiar with Langella? Was Dracula?
Langella?
Langella?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
Look it up. Oh, I forgot his Skandar was still in my backline, unused. What the fuck?
Oh, from 79? Oh, you know, I know of this Dracula, but I've never seen it.
Why are you still here? Not you, him.
I mean, I can leave if you want. I mean,
no.
I mean, if it's really that much of a problem.
What? I totally forgot I still had his Skandar in the backline.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh my god.
If Iskandar pulls out a second fucking... No way. You get the best benefit when I do a QAB bonus with an extra attack. No! No fucking way!
Oh my god,
really? Not Iskandar coming in clutch every time!
God. Oh my god! Oh my god!
And I can drop his NP!
Oh wait, you still have command seals too, Dakota just reminded you.
But I never use my command seals.
God. Whoa.
What the fuck?
Fucking Iskandar MVP 2 rounds in a row.
Look at him!
Ganondorf looking motherfucker.
Ganondorf wishes he was as good as Iskandar.
Don't fucking...
I just got overkill. Oh my god. I love chat.
Dude, thrice in a row?
Oh, that means the last one is also
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
a demon god. Fuck off! Why has this just become keep getting that thing down to enough health that Iskander can body it at the end?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
He's literally like, it's like, it's like one of those, it's like one of those moments where like, you have the whole thing beaten down and some guy just comes in and just like smacks it on the head and he's like, don't worry guys, I got this. It's like all the work's been done and he just comes in to hog all the glory and all you can think is, you motherfucker.
I have a newfound appreciation for Iskander. Oh my god.
Yeah, like I have not seen this 79 Dracula. I'm gonna have to add that to my list.
Oh my god.
Seki's having a moment.
I'm sorry, but the fact that I completely forgot that he was still in my backline and he came out and I was like, well, I guess we're just prolonging the inevitable. And I thought that twice in a row now, and then he's absolutely bodied the last chunk of health. It's like Gandalf the White coming in with the cavalry.
Jesus Christ.
I will, at dawn on the 7th day, look to the east.
Oh, boy.
Okay, alright.
You need a minute? Jesus Christ.
It's just funny.
My work here is done, but you didn't do anything. That's so accurate.
Alright, so it's telling me to take Assassin, which I think means that the boss is weak to Assassins. Which should, in theory... Yeah, so there's going to be multiple enemies here, so it's not just going to be a Demon God Pillar.
Rider, Caster, and that was a good matchup. Okay.
That's true. I do want a Domon, so... Okay, Alter Egos are a good option. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I love Domon. He's great, and I feel like... Yeah, okay. Because Domon's an Alter Ego. Right? I'm not wrong. Domon's an Alter Ego. And he's one of the best Alter Egos with my Koyan and Ku. Look, Dakota Gramps is great, but this... In theory, this is a great team. This did good things for me not last time this stream, but like...
I was like, last round, I'm not sure that's
No, but
accurate,
like, I think last time I streamed, this combo got me through like a bunch of fights. Like, it's a solid combo for me.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Which was wild, too, because, like, we didn't realize that both Koyan and Ku had, like, evil, and then one of them also has chaotic. So the fact that Domon buffed them when I assumed he wasn't going to buff anyone was really useful.
You gotta put more emphasis, you know, like, you gotta make sure it comes from the diaphragm if you want it to carry.
Thank fuck. The Demon God Pillar has been terminated, but isn't this...
Rider and Caster sounds like a pair of pharaohs.
Ozymandias is a rider, and I think Nito is a caster? One version of her? I don't know, because there's Assassin, Nito, and there... Is there a caster Nito? I don't think so. I don't know who else that could mean. Is it? Fuck off, I can't even remember her other class. There's like two versions of her, and no one's an assassin. Apparently I'm just dumb. Regular Nito, okay, as a caster. That's what I thought. Oops, did I go too far? Whoa. King Ozymandias? You called? I love you, Ozzy. In hindsight, it wasn't very pleasant turning into a Demon God Pillar. Fool. You can turn back just like that.
How many Ozymandias do you have in here? Just
4.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm seeing 3 right now.
You're seeing 4.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, got it.
You forget the little tiny bitty one.
You always miss the smallest ones.
This is my favorite. I have the little this one.
Yeah, and there's 3 more back there.
Yep. There will be more.
I don't doubt it.
Maybe not all figures. There's only one other Aussie figure that I think I can afford that I was planning on getting. And then, but I have, there's a couple like acrylic standees and stuff. So there's this one artist on Etsy, right? I will promote this artist all day. Absolutely love their work. Their name is Hewlett. YULIT, and they do these really, I really like their art, and they do these like cool little things where you can get like these summoning card shaker charms, and then you can pick which little mini servants to put into the summoning charm.
Oh.
Like a shaker. I got one for Knick Knack for Christmas, I think 2 years ago, with all of his favorite characters in it.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome. You're gonna have to show me that
Stunning.
later.
I will. It's stunning, and I just love their art, and they've also got some good Gilgamesh stuff.
Did I tell you my Etsy story over Christmas?
No.
So I ordered something off of Etsy as a Christmas gift for a friend, and it's like, okay, well, it should be there within a week. 2 weeks go by, I get no update to the sender or anything like that, so I contacted, like, hey, I haven't gotten my package yet, and I was hoping to get it before Christmas. Can you, let me know when it'll be here? The next day, I got a message from the seller on Etsy saying, oh shit, I'm sorry, I forgot to mail it. I'm like, come on, man, work with me here.
I'm gonna be honest, I have had the most 50-50 experience with Etsy sellers in terms of shipping times, right? I've not had a bad experience with an Etsy product, right? All of the things I bought off of it have been fantastic. But with shipping times, it's always that either it's gonna arrive in less than 2 days, or it's gonna take 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And there's no in between. But yeah, okay.
I did get my thing, though, so it was like, it all worked out.
Oh yeah, I also... You guys might have seen it on stream, but I also got him a glass engraved with the master's command seal of his favorite master from the Samurai Remnant game.
Okay.
And believe me, the lengths I had to go to get that information without him realizing what I was trying to get it for. I sat in on so many Samurai Remnant streams just to figure out who his favorite master was. All right, of course. I am the king of the sun, the king of all gods. That aside, well fought. Your strength is befitting of taking on the Lion King, who fancies himself a god. Pharaoh, are you all right? I thought I saw something strange. Nitocris, is that you? I'm glad you're here. You should accompany me too. Accompany? I mean, yes, of course, if that is your wish. But in what should I accompany you? That's obvious. They have shown they are qualified to face the Lion King. Then, only one more qualification remains. Are they brave enough to fight side by side with me? Are they worthy for me to entrust the entirety of my nation, my soldiers, to them? Ozymandias. Don't praise me too much. I am used to it. However, don't regret making me want to fight you. You, not giving up even when faced with the fires of destruction. You, the ones who shall bring true salvation to this world. Hear ye, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. It's the opening lines of the Ozymandias poem by,
No, I remember.
Yeah.
I learned that from reading Watchmen.
The demon god pillar was but an opening. Witness the pharaoh's fighting methods, passed down from his forefathers. In other words, this is the final decisive battle. I, Nitocris, shall make you shine with all I've got.
Shelley?
Yeah. Percy by Shelley.
Oh, got
the
it.
name of the author. I actually prefer the Horace poem. Because it was published, there were 2 poems published as like a competition. Both called Ozymandias, but differing slightly with 2 different authors. I prefer the Horace one, even though it's lesser known.
Keep it together, tacos.
Ozzy!
Keep it together, Saki. Jesus Christ.
Alright. Okay, so battle 1 of 3. Alright. I hate seeing that. Some things are just gonna be useful to have up regardless. Okay. Ooh, I've got some crits. Those on Ozzy. What?
Dakota.
Hang on.
Read Ozzy's name.
Say we got
There we go. Yeah, we got the bonk stick.
Stack it first.
There you go. Bonk stick. We're good to go. Read Ozzy's name.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, too late.
Too late. It's gone.
Damn. Somebody texted to me in chat. I mean, it's battle 1 of 3, so he'll be back, but... Yeah. The bonkin' hammer. The bonkin' hammer.
Ozymandias front.
Oh, Ozymandias rear. I too want to see Ozymandias' rear.
Oh, that is way more solid. I'm sorry. I meant it to be like a little bong, but like, oh wait, that is way more solid than I thought. Shit.
It's surprisingly solid.
Yeah, I was like, that's a lot more. That's a lot more dense than. I'm sorry. It's a lot more dense than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. Well, tacos. I got this one from the AMC, right, that I went to visit.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a second one from the Regal Theater near me, right, for my friend who asked me to pick up one.
Right,
but they're different.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're slightly different in dimensions and decoration, and I did not realize that. They're two different hammers. Hers is slightly shorter, but it has a bigger popcorn capacity at the top, and then these are blunted on both ends.
Yeah, these are a little stabby.
Yeah, those are stabby.
The pommel and the head point.
All right. What do I got? That's some decent stuff. Got some decent hitting.
It feels like in the last couple of years, like collectible popcorn buckets have really popular.
It's become like a thing.
Which I mean, it's not bad.
No, I don't hate it certainly.
Oh, okay.
That's fair. I think they cost the same for me, but I will say, it did put me off Regal forever going to get it for my friend because I got this from the AMC and it came with popcorn and Knick Knack's mug came with a drink. When I bought the one at AMC, they still made me pay separately for the popcorn and drink on top of the cost of the bucket and cup that I got, which meant that I spent like $70 at the concession stand plus the tickets for the movie already, and I was like, that's unacceptable.
That's not worth it.
That's unacceptable on every level.
You always seem to have some weird thing going on with like when you try to like get those novelty popcorn buckets.
I do.
Like this is not like the first or even second time you've told me. It's like I went to go get the popcorn bucket and then this thing happened.
I don't know if I can Dakota Doyle. Wouldn't that get copyrighted if I was? Well, I can't stream the movies. In theory, like, I could just have me on screen and, like, headphones on, but wouldn't that be boring for y'all?
I mean, you'd probably have to do, like, a watch-along thing where you, like, okay, everybody, I'm hitting play now, so if they want to watch it on, like, their own screens, kind of like a riff tracks thing, maybe, but, yeah, I don't know how you'd be able to do that without getting copyrighted.
Tacos, I blame the D&D movie. Blame the D&D movie for all evils in the popcorn world. Yeah, I guess online commentaries are a thing. Yeah, no, because I remember I tried to get the D&D popcorn bucket, and I remember being so mad because I could not get it anywhere. It was sold out the day the movie ended. And the minute it came into stock online, it sold out immediately. Yeah. I was so fucking mad.
Also, I remember when... I mean, you probably saw it when people were, like, 3D printing their own Dune popcorn buckets.
The Dune bucket was a choice.
It's a weird one, definitely.
I do, however, appreciate that, the, what am I trying to say?
Watch along isn't impossible, it's just a lot of hoops. The best you can do is not risk a takedown.
Yeah, Knick Knack was streaming for like 7 hours and then watched like an episode isn't like streamed online or something. Yeah. Alright. There we go. I just wanted to get to round 3 with that MP charged, because now I gotta... Ooh, fuck off, Ozzy. True. That's his name, title. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do.
It's not a front or a rear, he's a trick.
Yeah, that's one of those things where I'm just like, I get it, but... I don't know, I don't think it's worth it, to be honest.
Tacos suggested doing it like you mentioned before, just a commentary style, which I mean, you could do, but that's more just That's Europe.
Yeah. And then also, I don't know when I'm gonna be watching them, or if I'm gonna be watching like how I'm gonna be watching it. Thank you.
全種解放加減はなしの絶望に挑む
多少はやるかこの程度か
I mean, yeah, like if the question is though, does Knick-Knack want to eventually put it in the hat for the other two to watch, right? In which case, is there a point in me and him doing a separate review before that? You know, because there might not be. You know, technically, it's not really worth it.
次は
この私が
よろしいのであ
もう
When the fucking boss for the section is weaker than the two demon god pillars you just got fucked by.
Really says something, doesn't it?
That's what
よろ
it
しいので
says. It says
この程度かこの手バカだ
there. I did not want him to unleash his NP.
マスター
I mean, I don't want her to drop her NP either, but you know,
よそ見してらっしゃい
I'm less concerned about her. Shan Yu used to be one of my main frontliners for so long because he was like the best servant I had for a long time.
Right.
That's why he's like leveled up so far and I really like him, but like it's one of those things where I'm just like, damn. I almost never see him anymore because my frontline has to be obliterated, and it's not that common despite what you've seen in the last like section, you know?
Yeah.
Like generally my frontline can typically get through shit. Especially if I pick a good servant. Alright. No, that's true. Koyan Sky has a skill that like makes one person deal extra damage to anything that has like the human attribute, but because these are like spirit servants, that like whether or not it has the human attribute is really funky, you know? So it's like I never know.
Okay.
What were you looking frowny at?
No, I was squinting because I was trying to read chat.
Yeah, Dakota Zhang Yu would be better if I unlocked his third skill. I kind of gave up on leveling him up after I got a bunch of better servants, but I feel like if he's solid in my backline, maybe I should like go back.
Yeah, like your backline's popping up so frequent, like
now,
frequently right now. Then maybe.
Now then, what were we talking about? He sat back on the throne like nothing happened, like the God King that he is.
Keep it together, Seki.
Hey you, enough with your remarks. You must think of it as the Pharaoh's unique way of showing consideration. You've demonstrated your strength, as such I mustn't treat you lightly, either. I'm no different from the Lion King if I only protect my own people, huh? Xuanzang Sanzang, it's as you say, I was so fixated on planning for the future that I chose the safest route. I was determined, but at the same time narrow-minded. The amount of times in this chapter that people just name Xuanzang Sanzang by her entire fucking name, sometimes in the same sentence 3 to 4 times, right? I'm like, please stop making me say Xuanzang Sanzang, because I always feel like I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
Perhaps because I acquired this grail without much thought. Grail.
You're worried about the other name,
Sanzang.
and you can't say grail.
I was obsessed with things I normally would not care about. King Ozymandias, this is... It's your reward. Take it. It was a satisfying fight worthy of it. But this era is different from other singularities. Humanity will not be restored just by obtaining the Holy Grail. We're aware of that. Unless we can stop the Lion King's sacred lance, this era's disturbance will never disappear. King Ozymandias, you gave up your trump card, the Holy Grail. Does that mean you will cooperate with our capture of the Holy City? Don't make me say it out loud, Lady of Beauty. I have already told the guardian beasts outside to stand down. I'll lend you my divine beast core. I'd demonstrate my own strength on the battlefield as well, but I'll likely have to attend to something else. You go capture the Holy City on your own. You mean the army of sphinxes outside? That's this nation's strongest unit. Thank you, King Ozymandias, although it's a shame you won't be joining us. Be grateful I'm not stealing your spotlight on the battlefield.
Man, you just got your ass handed to you. What are you talking about?
He's perfect! Don't come for my baby! Yes, thank you. We did it, Senpai. Looks like we'll have good news for King Hassan. What did you say? King Hassan? Are you referring to the swordsman that looks like the Grim Reaper? You came to my desert on his advice? That's right. That skeleton told us to go to the desert. Only then would he take on Sir Gawain for us. I see. Seems like you've wasted your time, Seki. What do you mean, wasted my time? Also, you said my name!
Jesus Christ.
Pharaoh Ozymandias, who is King Hassan? The leader of the old men of the mountain, and the one I am cautious of as much as the Lion King. The reason I didn't wage all-out war on the Lion King wasn't merely to guard this grand temple. I expanded this desert and fought against the mountain people. It was just after that. I was sitting alone on this throne, plotting my next military strategy, when lightning shot up my spine. It was such a chill that I turned around, and standing there was that man, the first old man of the mountain. He was long done with his mission, too. In a brilliant display of swordsmanship, he'd already decapitated me. I swung back with all my strength, of course, but by that time he'd melted back into the darkness. Already decapitated. Oh, Senpai, it's that thing, remember? That thing, back when we first met. His head kinda slid off for a second. I realize he's my enemy, but I can't help to admire his godlike assassination. If the battle hadn't taken place in my temple, my head would be long gone. Since then, I could not even move on my own until the wound healed. When you came to my temple, the wound was about to heal. If I'd known he was cooperating with you, I would have agreed to help from the start. That's what I meant. If you'd told me first, you wouldn't have had to fight me. That's true, but aren't you glad we fought? Like I said, don't make me say it out loud, that you never know until you try. How much embarrassment do you think the king of all gods can take?
How many problems in anime do you think would get solved if the people just talked for longer than just a few seconds?
Oh, so many.
Yeah. Also, someone mentioned you just call her bloomers.
Who? Who? Oh, Chuanzang Sanzang?
Yeah.
No. The joke has gone far enough at this point. It's the same as whenever I reference The Mummy with my other friend group. Anytime someone brings up The Mummy, I have to respond with, "You mean the 1999 cinematic masterpiece starring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Chuanzang Sanzang.
I don't get the whole bloomers connection there.
I think because she's wearing bloomers, probably.
Ah, got it.
In her art. Yeah.
Punch Wizard would be a funny alternative name, though.
What part of his body will comedically fall off now? Let's see.
Which one is Punch Wizard?
Chuanzang Sanzang.
Oh yeah, that's Punch Wizard. Got it.
Chuanzang Sanzang is surprisingly very powerful. Up next, Deus Vult, Deus Vult, Deus Vult. Because we're fighting in the Holy Land.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. The Lion King, right, in this case. It's a version of King Arthur. Captured the Holy Land during a crusade.
Got
so
it.
We're fighting in the Holy Land.
Got it.
The man attribute denotes servants who accomplish great deeds as normal humans. Okay. Interesting. Huh.
Oh, right, the Dragon Ball reference.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
it.
Bulma.
Got it.
Okay.
All right. Yep. It's been
Yeah.
a long time since I've seen Dragon Ball, okay?
No, that's fair.
Cut me some, you know.
One shot for every Xuanzang Sanzang.
Oh, God.
I'd be dead. I'd be dead by the
God,
end of this
no.
chapter.
Yeah, I know the Bulma thing means bloomers, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all of their, like, you know, her dad is Professor Briefs.
Hey, I got a Holy Grail. Okay. The next section is supposedly just... Okay, so this is just one. And then we're not moving on to section 17 today. Because section 17 is the final one, but it's got like 5 parts with multiple parts within it.
Right.
So we're just going to finish this one and be good to go.
Jesus Christ, that art for Lancelot.
Huh? What?
The profile art for Lancelot.
Oh, yeah.
I was just commenting, like, good lord.
He looks a certain way.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I don't use casters very often, chat. What do you think I should use?
I bet you haven't said Zhuangzang's name this much since her video.
No, I haven't. The only servant I've said more times the name of was Renmaru in a video. I actually think I might use this Tamama no Mai. Wait, Xuanzang Sanzang is a deep... Is there one available? Xuanzang Sanzang.
Why not?
We'll use Sunzong, just because I never get to use Sunzong. If I fail this, Tama-chan is up next. There's Lancelot. You missed seeing the other knights because they popped up in some of the other things.
Right.
And Gawain is so sassy looking in his art. He's like...
Okay.
It's so amazing. Then, King Ozymandias, your forces will march in from the west of the Holy City. We will be arriving at the Holy City 4 days from now in the morning. Look to me and dawn on the 5th day.
Jesus.
We'll march through the night until we get to the wastelands near the Holy City, then march in at the break of dawn. Remember, whatever you do, relax. My Divine Beast Corps will arrive on time. Leave the castle's west wall diversion to me. I'll send our beast trainers along with you. Discuss the particulars of the plan with them along the way. Thank you. As expected, you are well practiced in battle. No need for praise. I'm sick of it. Focus on hurrying back home. Even with swift horses, it will be difficult to reach the mountainous region in only 3 days. Yes, thank you, King Ozymandias. You take care, too. I'm lending you my precious divine beasts. Don't let them go to waste, will you?
The naming conventions in the Dragon Ball series is very strange. Like, all the Saiyans are named after vegetables. Mm-hmm. Well, except for Gohan, technically, because that's a green.
The Saiyans, yeah. I love Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball's great.
It's one of those things where I love it, but I don't know very many people who are into it, so I very rarely get to, like... Dragon Ball.
Well, it was like...
Because I'm also not a super person. I stopped at the end of GT.
Oh wow, you watched GT, wow.
Yeah, because
I don't know a lot of people who actually watched GT.
Because I watched GT when it was coming out weekly.
Fair.
Before it was declared uncanon.
No, I get that. It's just... Yeah, like, you usually don't hear that.
And that's how we get back to the Eastern Village in such a short time. Looks like we got back just in time for the last battle. Welcome home. We were waiting for you. You must be exhausted, Seki. So here's Bedivere.
Mm-hmm.
I have a figure of Bedivere.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Requesting Ozymandias' cooperation. We heard it went well. When I first heard you were going to talk to the king, I couldn't believe it, but... It's fortunate that you were able to get the king's cooperation. We have some good news for you, too. Glad to have you back, everyone. As you can see, our preparations are almost complete. The village looks sort of... Yes, all the village representatives are gathered here at the moment. We're all collaborating on the capture of the Holy City. We've gathered 7,000.
Don't mind these knives I'm holding behind my back.
Since then, 2,000 people from within the Holy City have risen up behind the scenes to endorse our revolt as well. We haven't reached our goal of 10,000, and we're nowhere near an ideal 20,000, but we should be able to make that up with Lancelot and Ozymandias' forces, thanks to you. Hi, Hassans, we're back. Everything went pretty smoothly for us. Oh, who am I kidding? You mean you ran into unexpected events? You all look pretty happy, considering. Didn't I tell you we have faced 2,000 battles? I'd given up on strengthening our troops, that it was a dream within a dream. But, day by day, little by little, the heads of the villagers who visited our village came forth. 10 people turned to 30, 30 turned to 60. They kept doubling like that, even though nothing we said could ever convince them before. It was, someone helped me at the Wailing Wall, someone helped us escape from the Holy City, and in the end, at the entrance of the desert, someone reminded me I was human. From that time... Foo! It wasn't like, if those guys are here, we wouldn't mind joining them. It just made them change their minds, apparently. Honestly, this is why I will never understand the human mind. It's obvious for us old men of the mountain to help the mountain people. That's why no one ever questions it. But those rescued by outsiders must have all wondered about the same thing. Why didn't those outsiders give up on us? They're not obligated. I see. That thought wouldn't have occurred to me. We're neither the strongest nor the kindest, but we don't give up on little things. Romani believed that humans, masters like that, were necessary. Ah, welcome home, Seki, Mash. Roosht! Yes, we're back. How's everything? Good. All the houses that burned down need to be rebuilt, so that's been keeping me busy. That's great. But you can't charge at people like that anymore. Someone might register that as an offensive action called a tackle. Okay, fine. Where's Arash? Wasn't he with you? Buddy, I'm sorry. Arash has gone ahead to the wastelands to keep an eye on the Holy City's developments, he said. That's what happened.
I don't know. Yeah, that thing you're doing there, that's called lying.
I see. Then we'll see him again sometime, huh? He ran off towards the fields. Rusht is a very perceptive child, so... He pretends for our sake. I see. Well, I think I'll get something going in the kitchen. There's nothing like a good meal to cheer you up. I'll say an extra prayer to the dragon god tonight. Wait, I'm coming too. Disciples shouldn't act without permission. Imagine if a half-naked man suddenly walked in. You'd scare everyone if it was just you, Tota. Foo foo!
Says the woman with her breasts almost fully exposed.
Hey, it's anime.
That is true.
I've missed to this endearing ruckus. Can you believe it's only been for a few days? Always bright and lively. That's Chaldea. Rice!
Race.
Yes, that's strong. I must learn from you. Alright, Seki, let's go over the plan one more time. We'll head into the wastelands, assemble the forces scattered there, and head towards the Holy City. I will lead the way. The terrain in the wastelands has blind spots that will not be noticed by patrols. But that is only until we get to the city itself. There are no hiding places in the wastelands surrounding the Holy City. Therefore we will take our final rest further out, then aim for the Holy City under the cover of night. I hope we reach the city while it's still dark, but we have an army of nearly 10,000 and few horses. It will likely be dawn by the time we're close enough to see the city, and they will then be able to see us. The Lion King's forces will notice our advance and strengthen their defenses. We will break through this and force our way into the Holy City grounds. With our allied forces, we will gain control over the Holy City and take down the King's castle. After that, I want you to take over, Seki. Killing the Lion King will be our role?
Mufasa.
The Lion King is a servant. We cannot compete with him no matter how many soldiers we use. Even if we old men of the mountain gather together, our blades will not reach the Lion King's throat. The only countermeasure we have left is you. Will you agree to it? In that case, assume your position, Seki, Mash, Sir Bedivere. We old men of the mountain challenge you to a fight. Why? I don't understand the reason we're fighting. It's our way of compromising. As for me, I'm still opposed to trusting outsiders. Please don't mind him, Seki. 100 Personas is only saying that to show off. I told you, this will be our compromise. If they're stronger, I'll have no choice but to let them do it. Indeed, it's as 100 Personas says. Please go along with it, Seki. Can we place our people's fate in your hands? Do your skills measure up or not? This will be the last time we let our fists do the talking. Okay. I actually have the one you made the comment about the knives behind her back. I have a figure of her up there.
Oh, yeah.
The foot's broken, so I need
that's
to fix it.
one of the figures that you're planning on fixing.
Yeah, which, by the way, next week I will be doing a figure fixing chatting stream where I'll just be like, you know, 2 cameras down and like trying to fix a bunch of figures. Nick Nack gave me his broken Morgan spear, and I have, I think, 4 or 5 figures here that need cosmetic repairs, so that'll be fun.
Alright.
Yeah, so I think my first Dragon Ball series was Z.
And I think it is for most people.
Yeah, I started on, I started on Z Kai, and then got disappointed about the lack of content, so I went and watched Z, and then after Z, I went back to watch Dragon Ball, and then watched GT as it was coming out.
I watched...
And all the movies, of course.
By the time GT was coming out, I didn't have cable anymore, so I was only able to watch a couple sporadic episodes. And yeah, watched Z, I watched a good chunk of Dragon Ball, and I actually ended up reading the rest of what I couldn't see of Dragon Ball. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I haven't seen a whole lot of Super, but I think the last thing I saw from Dragon Ball was the Super Broly movie, which was a lot of fun.
Super Broly was really fun.
Yeah, it's like, it was one of those things where it's like, I watched, it's like, oh yeah, this is why I liked Dragon Ball so much back in the day.
Yeah. Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Deus Volt, but also, Inshallah.
Oh, DBZ abridged?
No. I have not watched any abridged series of any anime ever. People have referenced them in front of me, and I've heard about some of the jokes, and I've seen, one episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, but I don't watch abridged series ever.
Yeah, they're not for everybody.
To the point where I also have not watched the Ghost Stories dub. I watched the sub.
That Ghost Stories dub is amazing.
Fuck off.
I recently watched one of the hospital episode with a friend, and we were laughing so hard, I couldn't breathe. Holy cow.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, I remember watching it on Toonami as well. God,
See?
those were the
Punch!
days.
Punch Wizard.
There you go.
Because she's mostly just hitting people.
Right.
I mean, she's a caster, but she's just kind of...
Just kind of punching.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it?
It's like, I cast gun.
I cast fist.
Basically. But yeah, DBZ abridged is fun, but like I said, if it's not, like if you're not into abridged stuff, then you know, that's fine. I think DBZ abridged is just kind of like the standard for most people abridged series, because it is really genuinely really good.
I've heard a lot of people like it. It's just not my thing.
Well, that's fine.
Ooh, a Zabania. So these are the Hashashi, the assassins, the old men of the mountain.
Yeah.
Every one of them is one of the Hassans. So was Cursed Arm, and then Gramps is the first Hassan, the one that we referred to.
Oh, okay. So okay, yeah. Because
you haven't seen Gramps, but
yeah, the Gramps thing that they mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seki doesn't like the Ghost Stories dub, but you know.
Nope, I do not like it. You know what the worst part is? In the random hat right now is both the Ghost Stories dub and the Ghost Stories sub. I'm really hoping sub comes out first. I don't want to watch the dub.
The dub's
I don't want to watch it. Oh, another Zabania. First Hassan is Grand Hassan, yeah. Grand servants are like stronger than regular servants of that class, so the Grand Caster, Grand Lancer, Grand Assassin. They've got other stuff going on and makes them really strong. Hellsing Abridged.
Oh, Hellsing Abridged is hilarious.
Wild.
Well, you see, I like...
It's a wild take.
I like the Hellsing Abridged because it just completely changes like the character of Alucard. Which I think is I think the way that they do that is really funny. It's kind of like the Sword Art Online Abridged, is they completely change Kirito from being like Kirito to being just like an internet troll who no one likes.
I'm about to drop another Xuanzang Sanzang NP on this bitch.
Go for it.
Ooh, yay. Overcharged to 200%. 5 Elements Mountain Buddha Palm. See, Punch Wizard.
Yeah.
She's a wizard, but she just hits really hard.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Wow, she took out that whole Hassan. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Calm down, Natty.
Sword Art Online Abridged is great from Nick Nack.
What UBW? I don't know. That
Unlimited Blade Works. Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. It's the 2015 remake of a different route from the original Stay Night.
Okay.
Because Fate Stay Night is a visual novel. It has 3 routes based on like the 3 female characters. So there's
right. Yeah, you have told me about that.
Fate Stay Night 2006 is Artoria's route, and it's shit. Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works is black-haired girl. Wow. The third
There's
one
a lot going on.
Okay,
right
the third one is a trilogy of movies, Heaven's Feel, and that's Sakura's route. Which came out a little sometime after that. But the 2015 UBW is Rin's route.
Yeah,
I got it. I specifically looked away from chat because I knew I could figure it out. It's Rin's route, and actually, it's the only thing that made me like her as a character. Because I actually think the UBW was really well done. It's got some of the best animation and some really amazing fight scenes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Saber's route might be the best, but Fate Stay Night 2006 is one of the worst animes quality-wise I've ever watched in my life. That's literally where the line "people die when they are killed."
Oh, that one, the like all-time classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of my they did a someone did a Full Metal Alchemist abridged series that got cease and desisted really quickly.
Well, yeah.
But I love the there's a joke to that like I still use to this day, like when I'm playing games or something, which is I've just killed a man. I am okay with this.
So, I've never consumed any Sonic media of my own volition, right?
Okay.
We're gonna start this comment here. But
okay, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
Got it.
But I was in a voice chat with a bunch of my friends, and they were watching one of like the Sonic abridged joke movies or whatever, the ones where they like redub the whole movie.
Yeah.
Right? And I was not watching the screen. I was just listening along while I did something else. And then it just cold dropped a line on me that I did not know was from Sonic, and it was because I'm the devil from the Bible. And I lost it. I fucking lost it.
You know what's actually a really great abridged thing is for like an anniversary event or something like that, I think, is the original cast for the show VR Troopers got drunk and then dubbed over the first episode of the series, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, let's see. UBW also has the archer class is really made up of archers, referring to the fact that the archer that is summoned in fact uses twin swords.
Actually, Satan. The actually is important.
Yeah, I'm actually Satan. You know, from the Bible. It was the delivery. It was like, from the Bible. La la la, gate, la la la, paragate, whatever. Absolutely not. Sunzung, what are you humming? Oh my, right back at you. Where's Mash? Are you out for a walk with her? I'm doing my daily writing. I'm making note of what happened today in a scroll. One day, this will be Monk Sunzung's Torture Travels, the 100-volume set, stored in the temple. Scrolls collect Baijia. Ugh, my brain. What, you've gone on a scripture collecting journey before? Tell me next time, it must have been fun. Here, come on, sit next to me. It's a bit scary, but the view from this cliff is beautiful.
This is awkward.
Ugh, gosh, just say something. I can't take the silence. I know, right? My hopes for tomorrow.
That's not what you said.
My hopes.
What is this bullshit?
Like my fighting spirit, leave it to me. I'm roaring and ready to go. Yeah, that's right. Come to think of it, Mash and I had this sort of discussion once too. Back then, I didn't know much about the Lion King or King Ozymandias, so I couldn't decide whose side to take, which side was correct. That's why I decided to take your guys' side, because you are the easiest to understand, Seki. Then what about now? Now I know for sure. I'm still on your side, Seki, but I will fight the Lion King for my own principles. I'll be sure to destroy the Sacred Lance. You watch. Hey, Seki. People aren't all equal, but they all have a path to the Buddha. They all have possibility. Like the lotus that blooms in the mud, like those who nurture a beautiful heart unrecognized by others. I want to prove a way of life that plucks off those blossoms. Because if they say there's no need for me because I keep screwing up, I'll never become a Buddha. That's so like you, Sunzan. Yeah, so leave it to me. I've got some special Buddhist punishments up my sleeve to make sure the Lion King sees the light. And also, if we save this era, as a reward, can I also in Chaldea?
Question mark.
No, nothing. I'll save the fun stuff for later. Good night then, Seki. When it's all over, I'll let you be my disciple, so you'd better look forward to it, okay? Yeah, Nady. So this is where you all were. How is the night watch going? Ah, Lady Mash, so you finished putting Roosh to bed. Thank you. I'm afraid he doesn't really listen to what I say. He won't be a child forever, but he's grown up rather wild. I wonder who he takes after. It's a good thing he didn't turn out like you. Roosh is a smart kid. That's his way of trying not to worry us. Easy on the liquor, 100 personas. What? I'm just getting started. It's all Tota's fault. He's got some good stuff. 100 personas is a chatty drinker, isn't she? On the other hand, Serenity is... Ah, Master Seki, no you mustn't. I have my duties as an old man of the mountain. But, oh well, I suppose we can slip under the covers for a while.
Well, this is getting,
As you can see, she's completely immersed in her own hallucination. I'm sure she didn't have that much to drink, but...
Fuck, I know people like that.
Ah, looks like something good has happened. You look as calm as ever. Yes, I witnessed a wonderful thing just now. It's as if I've regained another treasure. Oh, that sounds very interesting indeed. Would you mind sharing with me too? Good night, Roosh. See you tomorrow. It's all right, Mash. Don't worry about me. You're all going to the Holy City in the morning, right? That's right. I'm sorry for lying to you. But, to tell you the truth, we were afraid you'd insist on coming along. Fighting is dangerous. It's too early for a child. That's what you were going to say, right? Yeah, even I know that. This is where we say goodbye, right? With you and with Seki. That's why I wanted to thank you properly. Thank you for saving my mom and I back then. Thanks to you, Mom and I are here. Rusht, your mom is... It's okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable, but I want you to know, Mash. I will go to the Holy City one day for sure. I have to say goodbye to Mom. But until then, I'll go on living with all my strength. I've got to first become an adult quickly. You knew, didn't you? And your mother's last words? Yeah, Mom said that I was her life. Then I need to live as long as I can. Because as long as I'm alive, my mother will continue to live too. That's what I can do now. No, what I can keep on doing. It's our most important fight. We failed to save his mother earlier.
Got it.
That was my farewell with Rusht. I may not be able to understand his feelings, but my heart is so filled with warmth right now. It seems like sad things are all that happen in singularities, but maybe good things happen too. I see. Salia's son said such a thing. Hassan, you're an old man of the mountain of this era, right? Then were you perhaps... It was so long ago, I'm afraid I can't recall. Either way, I'm sure it has nothing to do with the me who's assumed his mask. Nothing to a man who threw away everything to become an old man of the mountain out of his selfish desires. But I am the Hassan Isaba of this era. When we cut down the Lion King and the Holy City is returned to normal, the other Hassans will probably leave this world, but I will be left in this era. In that case, I won't have anything else to do. I'll look after the mountain people's lives for a while. Yes, I'm
Only
sure
for a
that'll
while,
be the best,
though.
Hassan.
It's not a permanent thing, only a while.
Oh, where is the beauty? Where is the passion? It's our last night and we're spending it in this stuffy tactical meeting. I am afraid you must overlook that. Someone needs to be aware of the overall movements of each unit. I was looking forward to Tota's dinner as well, but please, you must give it up. Fine, fine. I do owe you for helping me out before. Da Vinci will keep Sir Lancelot company. By the way, how are we getting through the main gates? Want to blast it with my noble phantasm? That is the problem. Camelot's main gates cannot be broken so easily. Those gates render ill-intentioned attacks and evil powers ineffective. Even a sacred sword with the highest firepower would not make a dent. Dear me, then should we ignore the main gates? We will build a scaffold and climb over the walls into the castle. That is the most realistic plan. King Ozymandias' divine beast will be attacking from the west side of the Holy City as well. Even if we cannot break through the front gates, it will be ideal to knock down a portion of the wall. If the Holy City is the Lion King's sacred lance itself, even knocking down the castle wall won't go so easily, I'd think. Yes, I wonder what that Raider Knights will do. What about Mordred's units? My units will handle that. Mordred's Knights are not so proficient. Attacking head-on once or twice should clean them up. Then we will also assist in scaling the wall. That seems best. Seki and I will wait near the castle wall. We'll wait for your arrival while protecting the allied forces. Once we get inside, we'll head straight for the king's castle. There will be nothing left to fear except maybe the Knights of the Round Table.
And fear itself.
Those still stuck in the Holy City are Sir Tristan and Sir Agravain. It'll be battle after battle, but we'll just have to manage. Agravain. The man for certain will be aware of what we are up to. The allied forces of the mountain, desert, and Holy Land peoples have grown exponentially. It is not something we can keep hidden. Agravain is the kind of man to already have caught on to us. Yet, there has been no developments by the Holy City. He has not told the Lion King about the existence of the allied forces. Most likely, he must be planning to use us to weaken the Lion King's power. The Lion King's objectives and his objectives are separate things. Agravain is only acting out of his own self-interest. He manipulated King Arthur from the shadows. He controlled the government both here and in Britain. The one I should put to death is that man. Without that man, the Lion King would not have gone insane. I'm not sure you're right about that. What? If Agravain was really only acting out of his own self-interest, I don't think it would have come to this. The Holy City would have become an over-compartmentalized bureaucracy full of useless functions that we could have used to our advantage. But there are no such holes in the Holy City. There are no power-hungry members, and because it's such an unbelievable city, it can't ever be brought down from the inside. I see Consul Agravain's deep-seated hatred in this. He's, how I would call it, remaining close to the Lion King with a terrible anger and spite. That's the sense I get. Spite. In that man as cold as anger who's disinterested in everything.
Hey man, spite can do a lot for you.
That is true. I run on spite.
I thought you ran on coffee.
Spite and coffee.
Okay.
Actually, I don't drink that much coffee anymore. It's Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh, well, okay.
Spite and Diet Dr. Pepper. Yeah. And, you know, genetics from someone born pre-atomic bomb.
Yeah.
I really
That's
think
true.
that accounts for a lot of it.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
You ever see that little comic strip of like it's two foxes and there's a box and it's like what's in this box? It's like it's for emergencies in case I lose the will to live. And what the guy looks at it's like there's just a word in here, a note in here that says spite. He goes exactly.
Oh, Bedivere, were you resting here? Sorry to interrupt, but have you seen Senpai? I heard Senpai was by the Rocky Mountains. Was he crying just now?
Oh shit, anime's happening.
What is this? Seki isn't here. I guess not. Sorry. I'll try looking over there, so I haven't seen anything, so... No, sorry that you had to see me like this. Forgive me, milady. I'm afraid I will only be adding shame to shame, but won't you sit down? I had something I wanted to ask you. Oh, this is one of those sections. Jesus fucking Christ. Sure, then please allow me to join you, Sir Bedivere.
Stay hydrated.
Everything is tomorrow, is it not? Are you all right, milady? Yes, we're fully prepared. Are you, Sir Bedivere? Does your body ache? Was that from pain just now? No, I have been allowed plenty of rest, so my body is in good health. I am used to physical pain. Besides, it has been years since I lost sensation in my body. It's been years? I was crying out of fear just now. I am not very strong mentally, you understand. I was scared, so scared, that I couldn't muster the courage to raise my face. So I was purging my fear here where no one else would see. You're scared? I wouldn't have thought so. I'm afraid of combat too, but... You're so used to it, Sir Bedivere. I didn't think you had any fear. No, I do not fear combat. I am just afraid of my own actions. Whether I am doing what is right or not, perhaps I am doing wrong. That is what frightens me unbearably. I am scared out of my wits about my own decision. Sir Bedivere, you're scared of meeting the Lion King, aren't you? Yes, that's exactly it. I came here and became terrified of the Lion King. Milady, you are also a Knight of the Round Table. Do you not also have doubts within your body? Are you not, like me, terrified of confronting King Arthur? Yes, to be honest, I'm also scared of facing the Lion King. Will I be able to fight? Will I be able to come to Senpai's aid? Will I mess up and ruin everything for everyone? But even more than that, I want to believe in that trust. I want to cherish that miracle. Milady, a miracle? Well, I died once. There was a terrible explosion, and rubble came falling down, and I lost all feeling in the lower half of my body. I knew I wouldn't last another 2 minutes. I could calculate it exactly. To be honest, it was terrifying. Because when I thought about what I could do with the little time I had left, I knew there was nothing. But I had someone who held my hand. Inside those flames, I had someone who helped me. Of course, it was impossible to save me. That person was clearly aware of that, too. Unlike me, that person was someone who valued their own life. Afraid of dying, the person's knees were trembling. Yet, that person thought of me. Because of me, that person would end up dying, too. So that I wouldn't feel that way, that person smiled and held my hand. That person couldn't change the fact that I would die before their eyes. Then, until that final moment, the person believed that comforting me was the best thing to do. I still remember the warmth of their hand then, and that is what brought forth Galahad. I know now, the person heroic spirit Galahad approved of wasn't only me. He trusted that Senpai and he believed in the goodness of humans that could do such acts. I wasn't rescued, something was entrusted to me, that I should live for people like that. That is why I fight, even if I'm afraid. For that beautiful moment I witnessed, I fight. For the thanks to that wonderful miracle, I am still alive. So that's what happened. I apologize from the bottom of my heart, milady. What a terrible insult to say that you and I are the same. No, it's not an insult or anything. I, too, struggle to be like you, Bedivere. I'm still scared of combat and... No, that's not it. When I heard you were a demi-servant, I thought you were the same as me. That you and I were both a counterfeit, that we felt scarcely allowed to breathe. But you were different. Even if your path to becoming a heroic spirit was irregular, your conduct as one is the real thing. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
I can hear the pain coming from her.
A counterfeit? You? Well, no, it's just a metaphor, because my noble phantasm is an imitation, a fake. I am without a doubt Bedivere, Knight of the Round Table, even if I sometimes wish I weren't. I committed a crime, an unforgivable crime at that. To atone for that, I came all this way. I have sacrificed many things for that. That is what happened this time as well. I left Seki in the desert. It was more important for me to head for the Holy City than to bother with your distressed circumstances. And I did the same thing at the gates of the Holy City. To meet the king, I hid my face with my robe and continued to look down. When the holy selection began and many people were being killed, I did not raise my face. I wasn't trembling from anger at the violence. All I was thinking of at that time was how to invade the Holy City. It was then that I heard the sounds of battle. An unknown mage and a girl knight broke through the knight's enclosure to let the people escape. That was something I should have done. At least the old me would have done the same. Ah, what am I doing? After all this traveling, how pitiful have I become? Irritated by such thoughts, I blindly swung my sword. I need not remind you what happened next. I joined you and the unknown mage, Seki. figuring that would be the fastest way to my destination. I didn't cooperate with you for your sakes. I only used you for my own purposes. There's no way that I can call myself the same as you. I'm afraid of this journey ending. That is what I have been living for all this time, yet now near the end I am afraid of death. It has been a difficult journey. But because it has been difficult, what if the salvation does not measure up to it when it is over? Motherfucker. Oh my god, so much reading.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, like,
I think it's because this is substituting, I think, perhaps for some of the final send-off of, like, the characters, because the next section is the final section. It's gonna be a bunch of battles.
Right, but I was asking about you, like how your throat doing, because...
Oh. Okay. When I thought about that, I was so afraid I couldn't stand. I am terrified of a meaningless ending. It won't be meaningless. There's no way.
It will.
Milady? I say so. My body says so. There's no way the ending of this journey you sought will be meaningless, Sir Bedivere. Because you must have been able to end it whenever you liked. But you didn't. No matter how difficult and terrifying it was, you've come this far. And it's because it wasn't a journey for yourself. It was a journey for others. Even if you were scared, you weren't a coward. That's why I'm sure there'll be a meaning to the end of this journey. A final salvation that measures up to the long path that you've walked. Yes, I hope so. No, if you believe so, then I will do my best to make it so. I cannot lose to a younger knight, after all. No, I just mean, I got all fired up and... Sorry, pretending like I know better, I haven't even mastered my noble phantasm. That is true. Then here's a bit of advice from me as your senior. Mash, your noble phantasm's true nature is to protect people. But are you not mistaking it as one that blocks attacks? Focus your mind on the people you should be protecting, rather than repelling the enemy's attacks. That is your shield. No, a Knight of the Round Table's true nature. That is the path, not to the fake Camelot built on that holy land, but the path to the real, pure White Castle that will never crumble. The path to the White Castle. Yes, you already possess the qualifications. Your kind heart that saved me just now is proof above all. Yes. Okay. Yeah, because we're not doing any more today. Alright, let's collect some rewards. Okay. Let's see if I have anyone I can level up. I don't think I have anyone who's currently... What is up with Shang-Yu? What am I missing to keep you going? Ah, the bullets. That's why. That's why I haven't leveled them up any further, because I used that bullet material on a different set of characters, and then I just have not managed to get enough back to level him up.
Riding for Camelot, I'll be incredibly disappointed if you do not have coconuts on your next stream.
I'm allergic to coconuts!
Really?
Yes! Tropical fruits and coconuts. Coconuts, pineapples, mangoes, kiwis, dragon fruit. Not that I won't fuck my own body up for mango, because I will.
No, I know. I've seen you eat mango.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So that depends, Nady. I don't know if Knickknack wants to be here to help me with the next stream or not. Because if he does and it's a weekday, it has to be in the evening. I only do these morning streams because I don't work a 9-to-5 job, so I can be up in the morning.
Lucky you.
Well, you don't technically work a 9-to-5 either.
Do you want me to start?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I can start. I can go off.
Yeah, where would we find the coconuts? The climate does not fit it. We're in a desert.
Maybe they can be carried over by a swallow.
What kind of swallow? A European swallow or an African swallow?
Well, it all just depends on the kind of the migration patterns, don't it?
What about the flying speed of a European swallow versus an African swallow, and the weight capacity?
Okay, what if it was two of them grabbing it by the husk?
So you probably haven't seen the thumbnails for each of these streams, but I think since this second Camelot stream video, every single one of my thumbnails has included a quote from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
As it should.
Yeah. Today's was the name of the stream was "'Tis But a Scratch,"
Of course.
which is actually pretty fair for as much dying as I did.
Oh yeah, that's pretty apt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's a classic one.
Yeah.
It's not a matter if they can grip; it's a matter of weight ratio. Fantastic movie.
I've only ever seen that movie once.
It's fun. It's a fun rewatch too, definitely.
No, I think I've tried to rewatch it, and the thing is, I don't find it as funny on rewatch.
Oh, okay.
Unlike the Mel Brooks movies, which I find infinitely funny, no matter how many times I rewatch them.
No competition.
With Monty Python, it was funny the first time, but it's not as funny the other times.
Yeah, it's.
It is very quotable, though.
Yeah, it is definitely quotable. I think I get that.
Yeah.
Guys, if you have not seen it, I highly recommend looking up the original theatrical trailer for Monty Python on the Holy Grail, because holy crap, it is freaking awesome.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Once in a lifetime, there comes a motion picture that defines all lifetimes. Thank you, sir. Next, please.
Oh yeah, for me it's always the "Leave us alone, Mel Brooks."
Yeah, with Men in Tights, yeah.
Yeah.
I think my favorite line from Men in Tights is, "I am Robin and these are my merry men." Fags? No, we're not gay, we're just merry.
Fagulas.
Fagulas, that's right.
Fagulas. I think my favorite might be my favorite is definitely, "But you grew some nice boobs."
You grew some nice boobs. Yeah, blinking.
As he pats the Venus de
statue.
Milo. Yeah, okay. So in theory, yeah, if Nick Nack's gonna join me for the final stream, it needs to either be in the evening or on a weekend day. So it will probably be afternoon to evening, unfortunately.
Latrine, when she's crawling all over the sheriff, nodding him, and he runs away. I was this close. I touched it. God.
Oh, that's going to chafe my willy.
Yeah. Don't you know pig wild forest king kill?
I mean,
what?
Don't you know it is illegal to kill a pig in the king's forest?
What makes you think you can rally the entire country to you?
Because
unlike other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent.
Jesus.
Fucking yeah, Men in Tights is a great movie.
All right, y'all. I will see you later. I've got Witcher going again Friday morning. We're probably just going to be gambling all stream Friday morning. I just need to make money. So, just gambling all morning.
Gamble it up.
Yep, and then I'll probably be back next week to finish Camelot.
Nick Nack says, I'll join you for the... Okay, just want to make sure you saw that one.
Yeah, I addressed it. So yeah, toodles, y'all!